There we go. Let's see. I wonder how loud is that music? I like the main menu music in this. Yes, this endlessly pleasant piano piece.
Killing animals. Delightful music.
Yeah. Well,
a majestic elk.
Yes, that is a moose actually.
Okay,
or a European elk, depending on which designation you use. In any case, this is the Hunter. A sort of strange game because it has an online web server that you store your character and achievements and stuff on, and you can participate in online tournaments against other people, but it's not multiplayer, and the client itself is standalone.
Okay.
It is very weird, basically.
Is there a big the hunter scene in Sweden or?
No. There is not. The thing is that when they were developing this game, the thing is that I actually enjoy digital hunting because I sort of like hunting, but I don't like killing things. So digital hunting is, you know, it scratches that itch without, for that reason, putting a bullet in the brain of some innocent animal somewhere. So when,
you could always bow hunt.
Actually,
then you would put an arrow in them.
Yeah, and actually that is what we're going to do today.
Bow hunt, okay.
That is exactly what we're going to do. Because we're not going to bring a shotgun or pump action or any of that bullshit. Fuck that noise. Let's see here. There we go. Get rid of that shit. Get rid of that shit. Going to put the bow. Compound bow as our main weapon. Get some arrows. And we're of course also bringing our 357 revolver, because shit. Need to have some backup in case a bear arrives. And that is actually a legit threat in this game. You can happen upon a black bear, and then the black bear will get scared and it will come right at you and murder you.
Is this really a problem in Sweden that there is a bear suddenly killing you?
It's actually quite rare. I honestly can't remember the last time someone was killed by a bear here. There are bear attacks, of course, but that's mainly because people live in the middle of northern forests of Sweden, roughly around where I live, actually.
Yes, and people are stupid.
Yes, they are. They basically let their dogs go in the middle of the forest, and the dog runs off, and they go, ho ho ho, wait for me, doggy! And it turns out that the dog has cornered a bear cub, and then you just hear the roar of the mother bear, and you go, wow, I'm a complete moron, aren't I?
I was more thinking about it you see in US national parks, like, let's picnic here,
Yeah, and yes, as Chiefs brings up, trolls live in Norway. We do have trolls in Sweden, but they're protected, so we aren't allowed to hunt them. Troll Hunter is a Norwegian documentary, though, yeah. Now you know. But yeah, basically, this is a pretty neat game, because it's actually a sort of realistic, but still user-friendly hunting simulator made by the guys responsible for Just Cause 1 and 2. So it uses the Just Cause 2 engine.
This is an interesting step from Just Cause to hunting simulation.
It really is, though, isn't it? But this is a very pretty game, and the areas are huge. Let me just bring up the map here. This little piece here is where we will be hunting today, and it is something like, shit, 8 square miles, roughly?
Okay.
So, yeah.
I remember the old days, so what was it, around 2000 or 2001, where there was a great flood of hunting simulators, starting out with, I forgot the name, but there were many hunting simulators around the time.
Yeah.
Basically, everyone said, I have a shitty 3D engine. I don't know how to program a shooter. Let's make a hunting simulator.
Yep. And that's basically what hunting simulators were like up until the point the Hunters was made, because I played a lot of the Hunter Simulator and Deer Hunter games and so on, and I have never in my life seen a single one that even resembled hunting. And then
Deer Hunter, yes,
yeah, and then
this was the game.
Then you get shit like Cabela's Most Dangerous Hunt, where you are like QTE, avoid hippos, and blast 70 wildebeest in a single level and stuff like that, because you magically find ammo pickups for your fully automatic shotgun, and it's like, wait a minute, this isn't hunting at all. This is just a shooter with animal enemies. Oh well. In any case, we're up at Logus Point, and in this area, which is a lowland with some swamp, we can find moose and white-tailed deer.
Woohoo!
Woohoo indeed. Now, before we can actually get some hunting done, I need to find some sort of track so that we can start tracking our prey. Because while it is possible to just take a seat in a hunting tower or something and wait for something stupid enough to come walking out, that is handled realistically, so it can take several hours.
Do you have an empty plastic bottle with you?
I piss wherever I please. And I don't
yes.
shit, and I don't shit because I subsist entirely on cheese.
I forgot, we are in the wild nature. Ah. Yes, waiting. Oh, I'm a little bit German. Do you have actually a license to kill? Are you allowed?
Actually, you do. That's the interesting thing, because I paid for this game back when it was still in beta, so I have access to all the animals for shooting and some extra weapons. But normally, if you're a free member, you only get tags for the most basic animals and the most basic rifle, and then you actually have to purchase either a game upgrade to unlock more tags, or you can actually buy individual tags. Oh,
yes, but you have the proper legal registration to hunt. Do you have a hunting license? Do you have the hunting license for this area? Have you been in contact with the forestry department?
Actually, yes, because there's this silly sort of like role-playing game thing where you actually build up skills and meet people that live in this area on the web client. So yeah, you actually register, and that's how you get your hunting license for the area.
Okay.
Now look, what I'm holding is not an iPhone with a tape deck. It's the HuntMate, which is basically a combined GPS, compass, and tracking device, which allows us to register tracks from animals and basically keep them in the memory of the device. And that is basically the only really unrealistic thing in the game, this HuntMate thing, because they realized that if they made it so you actually had to track everything by hand or by eye, the game would be pretty much...
smell.
Yeah, that would be pretty much impossible, actually, because there is simply not enough graphic fidelity to properly simulate reality yet.
Or by poop trails.
Actually, poop is the best sort of trail, because if you find poop, your guy checks how warm it is, and then you can figure out a decent movement circle of roughly how far away the animal must have gotten at the standard walking pace.
So, and where are the dead children's bodies?
Let's see, let's bring out our deer bleed. We bleat once, and then we bring up our HuntMate and see if we get a response. No, nothing.
Tell me, are these teddy bear voices? What's the teddy bear voice? Huh?
Sadly, no.
It would be cool, like the things my mother used to saw some teddy bears, and you know these teddy bear voices. You turn the bear and it's like, wow.
Yeah, that would be sort of cool, actually.
Teddy bear hunting. This would be a nice idea. Teddy bear hunting.
Let's see if we can wade through this. Now, there are a lot of things you can buy in the web store, and you buy it for real money, so you can get all kinds of hunting equipment, but I'm basically playing with the stuff you don't have to pay for, because I feel that the experience is pretty complete even with the most basic stuff. And interestingly enough, now the Chief brings up 2 hours in, I walked 300 meters from my starting point. Actually, you can tell at the bottom left of the Hunter Mate how far you walked in your current session. Because once you've walked 10 kilometers, the game asks you to take a break.
Okay.
Because your character is tired, because he's been walking for, you know, like 2 hours straight.
If such thing was in World of Warcraft.
No tracks of anything yet, which is sort of unusual, actually.
Had this game have a box release, or?
It has actually had several boxed releases from different publishers, and each publisher got a different deal on what stuff was in the box, so to speak. So you get different weapons and tags and extra equipment depending on who is the publisher of the particular version you buy.
Okay.
I mean, Germany and Sweden was Rondo Media, I believe, and Rondo Media, as we all know, are also responsible for like half of the shitty simulators I play.
Yes, they are. They are. Yeah, roughly the half.
Yeah, which is sort of weird. You think that if they were publishing that crap... Oh, wait, what's this? Ah.
Oh.
We have heard the bleat of a white-tailed deer. Let's head over in that direction. Now, the Hunter Mate basically keeps track of sounds and tracks on the ground in the general area, and they actually points out if there is a track that your character, depending on his tracking skill for that particular species, should be able to see.
Ooh,
now, we heard a deer over there, so I'm going to head in that direction, and I'm going to actually use the deer bleat again. Because if we are within range to hear him, it means he's probably in range to hear us. Just look at those falling leaves. Crisis, eat your heart out. Yes. I wish they had a mic activated mode where you could make the sounds yourself. And if you did it with the right pitch, it would come out, just pop up, perfect call! Would you get 5,000 bonus points?
Maybe this gets integrated in the mobile release.
Ah, and what do we have here? Actual tracks. They are marked with red. And if you don't want them marked with red, you can also get them marked with blue. You can pick that in the options. Let's see. We now learn that... Wait. No, I don't think he was walking in that direction, because I would probably have seen him. I'm going to ignore that right now, because I suspect that, yep, there are some fresh tracks. Basically, if your character has low tracking skill, he is sort of stupid, basically, in where he thinks that the animal is going. So it's better to take care of it yourself. See that it continuously tells me that, yeah, the deer is over there, but we heard the sound from over here. So it seems a bit unlikely. Most likely these are really old tracks, basically, that we're finding.
Has it a poacher mode?
You can shoot animals that you do not have the tag for, and with weapons that are not ethical to use for hunting those particular animals, but you can't claim them, and you get an angry mail from the warden in the web client that basically goes, "Oh, you are a bad person, you."
There's no If this would be a nice option. The poacher mode, then you get romantically involved with the wildkeeper's daughter, and then he shoots you tragically, and all ends in a 19th century German melodrama or a cheap paperback novel for old ladies.
Let's see. It still says that the deer is moving in the direction we came from, but I have this strange feeling that I would probably have seen him. So I'm going to keep.
Maybe did you pass a suspicious crate in the middle of the forest? Metal deer.
You never know. They are crafty creatures. Actually, the animals in this game can be incredibly crafty, actually. I spent something like 20 minutes a few days ago hunting a feral hog, because every time I got close enough that I should have been able to see him, he just took off running. So I just tracked him for like a mile and a half through the forest, and then he led me straight to a group of 16-point bucks. So I basically went, "Hog, you're good in my book." And I let him go. Then I murdered the shit out of them. Oh hey. Skill level up. Let's see, right, now we're going in the right direction here. Let's see, we can check the tracks again to see whether or not the animal is...
tracking leveled up.
Yeah, the animal is fleeing. That means that it's probably smelled us.
Don't you have some pheromone or
no,
deer deodorant?
I don't want to spend real life money on digital deer piss.
Come
Basically.
on, everybody knows the page on Amazon with
Everybody's
the gallon of
doing
deer
it.
piss.
New trail found? Well, I don't want to follow a new trail. I want to follow this trail. Also, you can tell by the positioning of the feet of the tracks, if you know actual tracking, whether or not the animal is fleeing or not. The question is whether or not we will actually be able to get close enough to this animal now that it's been spooked once, but... if nothing else, the pre-stream has not officially started yet, so I guess it's just as well. Let's see. Okay, apparently it took off towards here. So did it pass over the water then?
The most important question for me as not hunter type is in this game an RPG or a chain gun, a rail gun or something like that.
Oh, there it is! Look! There it goes.
Oh, deer?
Yes. Doe, a deer, a female deer.
A buck? Oh, is it a buck? Is it a deer?
No, it was a doe.
A doe.
Yeah, went running off over there. Let's bring up the big guns. So far I actually have a 100% accuracy with the revolver. And I picked most of my kills with it too. I don't believe in rifles and that bullshit. It's bow and revolver for me. I hunt like I was in Red Dead Redemption, basically.
Does this game feature hand-to-hand combat?
Sadly, no. While it would have been awesome to suplex a deer, I don't think it's possible. But at least now we know that there actually was a deer here, and I wasn't just following day-old tracks. The game actually generates tracks when you spawn into the map, which means that some of the tracks you find can be several hours late. So you can end up tracking an animal that passed a given area several hours ago, and you only realize once you've been walking for like half an hour and go, wait a minute, I've been going in circles.
Since I'm seeing some butterfly, is a butterfly net in this game?
No, there is no butterfly hunting. That is not ethical.
No, entomologist DLC? God damn. No, this game has lost.
You should
Has lost
suggest
me
it.
already.
Actually, come to think of it, they could just make Etymology Simulator Supreme with this engine. Uh-huh.
Yes.
Here we go. We're hot on its heels. Well, technically speaking, it doesn't have heels, but, you know.
Now, for some strange reason, at this moment, this gut position reminds me of. I don't know why.
Let's crouch down and use a binocs here for a moment. Just to make sure that there's nothing sneaking about. The reason I brought the bow today, by the way, is that I do not have a firearm that can ethically hunt moose. They're too big. So I have to use a bow and arrow for the bigger, meaner animals. Including bears. Which makes my character either a badass or an idiot. I'm not entirely sure.
Maybe both at the same time.
Yep. Let's see, it's heading northeast, which is a pretty bad idea for the deer, because that area is filled with black bear.
Ooh.
Well, I guess that's the deer's plan, isn't it? You're going to lead me straight into a pack of bears. Oh! Oh! I honestly thought that there was no way that was the deer because it was that close, but apparently it was. Wow, I just let that thing run off. God damn. My bad, guys. The deer was right there. I am a terrible hunter. Still, it means that this deer is most likely trying to conserve energy, because it didn't run very far both times it actually dodged me.
Maybe
That is
this,
good.
Maybe this deer has evolved and has now opposable thumbs.
It has the traps, just leading me into the spike pits. But yeah, my main problem with this game is that I have always had a trouble just basically discerning the animals from the background in this game, which perhaps isn't that strange. Actually, though,
No thermal goggles, and this game would give
come to think of
the
it,
letter V 6
I just
times.
realized something that might help. There we go. That should do it.
To piss yourself? Drink your OP?
Aha, there we go. If anyone notices a very drastic color change, that is because I finally remembered to shut down Flux. I consistently forget to turn that off, I just leave it on through streams and it pisses me off. I am a terrible streamer. Almost as bad a
Yes, you
streamer
are.
as I am a hunter.
A terrible hunter and a terrible street kid. Is there any trash in this forest?
Is there any what?
Trash! Well,
No, because it's a wildlife reserve.
Things, used condoms, anything.
I doubt it. I'm sorry. I apologize for the lack of condoms.
1 out of 10. Not a good game.
Can hear the callings of other animals in the background, but those really do not concern me at the moment. Let's see, still running. Oh wait, what's that?
Do you have a hunting knife?
Could have sworn I saw movement over there.
So, do we have a knife or do we not have a knife?
We do not have a knife.
Cool. Can we carve naughty things into the wood, in the trees?
No.
1/2 point out of 10. Bad game.
0.25 bitches. Want my money back because this game sucks so hard. Right. Oh, there we are. It's turned off up to the left. That's why I even see the fresh tracks. Now, depending on your tracking skill, your guy basically sees the tracks from further away and gets more detail out of each one. And since this is the first time my guy is stalking a white-tailed deer, he has no idea what he's doing.
Okay. Do you know what this game lacks? A multiplayer like Dark Souls, where you can invade other people's
Dark Deer has invaded.
Yes.
He just runs you over.
And you don't shoot the people. The only thing you have when you invade is an air horn, and you're honking all the time.
That would actually be pretty great if you could just invade other people's games with bullhorns. And just as they're sneaking up on something, you guys go bird, and all the animals take off in every direction at the same time. You could basically get troll points, which you could then use to buy even more annoying things, like stink bombs, fireworks. Shit, seriously. This is like an entire extra game here.
Yeah. And maybe you can make it multiplayer.
Oh my lord, there's actually a moose nearby.
Moose, where is Moose?
Moose is over there. Fuck this deer. I'm going for the moose. Then again, if I happen to spot the deer, I guess I can just blast it.
We have to become one with the moose.
I'm Swedish. I was born one with the moose. Also, moose tend to be bigger targets, so hopefully I should be able to actually spot the bastard. Then again, if it's a bull, it can get pissed off at me and then it will rush me. And then I swear to God, I hope that I manage to put an arrow between its eyes, because otherwise it's going to murder the shit out of me.
Angry male animals with antlers are never nice and easy. Never.
Well, doubly so when it's a moose, when it is pretty much the biggest land mammal in Europe. I mean, shit, a grown bull moose is gigantic. I've been close to several. I've actually fed moose. But, I mean, it's first when you get close that you realize that these things are bigger than horses. And they can be ornery as all hell. Man, look at this vegetation. What is that?
Skunk.
Oh, how I wish there was a skunk or two to shoot.
Left side, left to you. Or am I missing something?
Are you thinking of the trail?
Okay.
You can see that that is
I think I saw an animal, but it could be also a piece of wood or something else.
Yeah, that happens. That's basically the problem with hunting games, especially the ones that had less graphic fidelity, if I may use that term, was that most of the time you ended up seeing rocks and fallen trees and everything as deer sooner or later, because shit, the deer pretty much look the same. This game is thankfully different, because it actually looks good enough that if you actually see an animal, you will pretty much instantly realize that it is an animal and not something else. Oh my god, look at the size of these tracks. Holy shit. This thing's huge.
It must have huge guts.
Rip and tear. Rip and tear moose. Actually, I think the moose would rip and tear me. How to fight the cyber moose. Put arrows in its face until it dies.
Oh god. Is there a hunting mod for Doom since the top 20 wards died tragically? Is there a hunting mod for Doom?
I know that there are where you are stuck on one where you're stuck on a deserted island and you have to kill animals to make food. So I guess, sort of. And apparently the moose is off over there now? Is it the same moose? It seems that it is. Huh.
Maybe you should have taken its genetic fingerprint.
Yeah, so these are probably old tracks then, and it's been walking about in the area, and it's over there now. Alright then, let's head over there.
CSI Swedish Forest.
Yeah, I really wish I would find some poop. Because poops are the best tracks. And yes, Anon, when you don't have an animal in your sight, this basically is Gentle Forest Walking Simulator 2012. And there are actually missions you can get from the web client NPCs that are basically sightseeing, so your entire mission is just to walk around the area and look at all the nice stuff.
You know, I would really like if Forestry Simulator had this look and feel.
Yeah, I mean, if they could actually make a simulator with a world that didn't look like it was made out of cardboard and gravel.
Do you hear it, Rongomedia? Do you hear it?
But it's
No, they want
expensive. Actually, interestingly enough, this game was partially made by Expansive Worlds, which is basically the Avalanche Studios sub-studio that handles this stuff, to sell the engine. They basically wanted people to license the Avalanche engine. So this is not only a game, but also a giant tech demo. Okay, now I have a feeling that either the moose is going to be really close, or it will have noticed me before. Oh god, there it is! Oh my god, there it is! There it is! Oh my god, look at that! Look at the animal.
Silence ring.
Right, let's spot him. Let's keep our binoculars on. What? 542.5 kilograms! 1,200 pounds! Look at that thing!
This is what
Jesus. This is my moose, baby. I'm going to shoot this moose. Shit. The problem is that all I have is a bow and arrow. How the heck am I supposed to do this? This isn't going to work, is it? Oh shit, there's more than one moose, I think.
Oh yeah. You found the moose alone. Oh.
Let's see, let's see. Okay, I think I hit him. And he's legging it. He's legging it. How far are you going to go? How far are you going to go? Shit. I don't know if I actually hit him, but I'm going to have to follow him. Because if I hit him, he will be bleeding, and then we can follow the blood trail.
Loathsome jerk, first blood.
There you are, you bastard! Get back here! Freaking moose. Right, hip shot time. Can I do it? Where are you? Shit. Let's see. Please tell me this is blood. Please tell me this is blood. Shit, it's tracks. And that means that I most likely missed him entirely. Shit. Man, that moose was huge. I'm going to keep tracking him. He is my prize. Still, I should probably have crept a bit closer, but the thing is that these animals are very easily spooked. Since they, you know, try to make it at least slightly realistic. Which means that had I gotten much closer than that, it would probably either have A, charged me and killed me, or B, legged it. And bow shots against running animals in this game is a bit like trick shotting in advanced tournament FPSs. In that, if you are not at the very top of your skill level, there's no way it's going to even land anywhere near. Now, Domus brings up chocolate mousse, but here's the thing actually, this game actually has rare spawns. You can actually hunt albino animals, melatonin animals, and chocolate animals. They're just incredibly rare, and the chocolate mousse is the most rare of all.
Can you have, like, mythical animals, mutated animals?
Shit. He probably saw me, didn't he? Yeah, there he is. He's legging it. Still, I know where he is now. And apparently he is not terribly concerned about me. He stopped to take a break. Great.
Do you know what this game really lacks? The shooting cam from Sniper Elite 2.
Yeah, actually I would really like a bullet cam of some sort in this game, because that would actually be really handy. Especially since I haven't used the bow enough that I don't actually know what the drop of distance is, really. Shit.
Can you hide Pomeranians? No, I don't think, because are Pomeranians native to Sweden?
They definitely are not. Wait.
Are there any wild Pomeranians left by their owners in Sweden?
I don't think so, actually, because the Pomeranian is not a very popular dog in Sweden in the first place. I wonder if this is a completely different moose now. Might be.
You could cross over this game with so many other games. Pokemon Hunter, My Little Pony Hunter.
Where did you go, my moose? And yes, it's my moose. Judging by the trails, that probably was a completely different moose that just happened to be hanging around in the area, actually. Let's not get prone. Oh, there you are. There you are. Hello, moose. Let's see if this is a different moose. I think it is. Yep, this is a different moose. This is an even bigger moose. Holy shit.
Oh god.
The size of these things. Seriously, 1,200 pounds. They can stand almost 9 feet tall.
This will give much sausage.
You have no idea how many sausages I'm going to make out of this son of a bitch. Jesus Christ. Let's see, I'm just sneaking up on him from behind at this point. Hey, moose. Hey. Stop moving. God damn it. Stupid moose. But yeah, basically this is my main problem with stalking in this game, isn't that generally the animals are moving faster than you can do while crouched. And if you're not crouched, they spot you instantly. More or less. Which, then again, isn't that strange, because, you know, they're prey animals. So their survival rely entirely on the fact that, you know, they know when you're there.
This stream is delighting in the idea of different hunting simulators. And Wild Dogs Hunting Simulator, I don't think there is any area in America or things where you can hunt wild dogs. Especially wild chihuahuas. or wild dachshund?
I wondered.
Oh, interesting question. Can you get dogs? Can you get hunting dogs?
No, you cannot.
0.01 out of 10. That game. I
There
mean,
you are. It is you.
that-
God damn it. As usual, I just don't believe it when I get this close to an animal, generally, so I basically go, no, that can't be it. And then it turns out that yes, actually it is. God, please don't turn. Oh my god, he's going to sleep. He's going to sleep. No, no, he's getting up. Shit. Come on, that must have hit. Come on, that can't possibly have been a miss. Ah! Fucking moose. Shit. Seriously, it's the drop-off of the arrow that's costing me the fight here, so to speak. Yes, I would like to follow. Oh, wait, these are plenty of tracks here, which would imply that, yes, we have blood. We have blood. That means that it's been hit. Hey, if you didn't figure that out. The question is, how good is the hit? Where did I hit him, and how long can he bleed? It is entirely possible, actually, to land a wounding shot on an animal this size that doesn't actually do anything. He will just keep running for like 2 minutes, and then he will lie down and go, ouch, that hurt, and then he'll live with an arrow in his spine for the rest of his life.
Well, some people have bullets in their backs, and...
Yeah. And I mean, a moose is pretty big, so it can handle quite a few arrows. Oh my god, there he is! Come on, you silly moose. Just accept your fate already. Look at him go! Holy shit! Moose! Gun time! Actually, no.
No.
As I mentioned, I am not actually ethically allowed to shoot moose with the revolver, so I have to use the bow only. But if we can just keep running him down, if nothing else, the bleeding should probably slow him down soon enough. Hopefully.
You should
Again,
have
it depends on where I hit him.
You should have taken the Black Knight arrows. They do toxic.
Then I would probably just have been plain old arrested, I believe. Let's see. The tracks are coming closer and closer together, which would imply that he is walking heavily and slowing down. There's not much more blood. Just how far has this guy gotten at this point? And I don't want to leave a wounded animal either, because then the warden will chastise me.
Yes.
Oh, you're terrible, he'll say. How could you shoot that moose and then just walk away? Shit, let's see. Don't tell me you ran out of tracks here, because that will be terrible.
I shot a moose in Sweden just to watch him die.
Just to watch him run off. God damn it, moose, get back here. Okay, let's retrace our steps a bit. Ah, there we are. So, this is the last direction we see him going, which means that he might have taken a right turn here. Ah, there we are.
And?
Let's see, no more blood yet, and he's fleeing, which is understandable. Shit. That probably means that it was an entirely wounding hit. I probably just hit him in the butt or something. Which is bad. Because an animal of that size, even when wounded, can just keep going for days.
The warden is not proud of you.
No, no, he is not.
You dirty little poacher.
Oh, I'll get him. As long as I kill the animal, it's fine. I'll run him down like the dog he is. No, wait, he's a moose.
You don't have a dog.
See, make sure to keep my eye out in various directions so that I'm not missing a trail.
Is there beer in this game?
Urine you can drench yourself in, but you can't find urine, so to speak. Because it's,
I was more talking about beer, alcoholicals, schnapps, or something else to drink during the hunt.
Ah, well, no, that's not ethical. There we are. Seriously, I want to bring down this moose, because this will be a very anticlimactic stream otherwise. Let's see, what do we have here?
Like no
fresh
stream
blood,
before.
fresh blood, good times, good times. And apparently he was fleeing straight down into the water. Somehow I feel that seems a bit unlikely. I think it's just my guy being a terrible tracker.
Yes, you are a terrible hunter. Do you know this kind of little goals? There are not tycoon games like My First Veterinary Practice and My First Zoo games, something like Sims.
Yeah, I'm
Wouldn't
familiar
it be
with
great
those.
if there was a little goal mode in this game? My First Wildlife Park.
My first moose hunting trip, yeah.
This would be a nice. This would be this multiplayer element with you have been invaded by a hunter.
Where did you go off to, my moosey friend?
He swam to Iceland.
He might have actually gone into the water and succumbed to his wounds, in which case I will actually never find the body. So let's hope that is not the case.
Days later, in the harbor of Stockholm, a moose is flooded.
Vengeance! Okay, let us pretend that it is not lying and it's just pointing us straight down towards the water. We'll see. Maybe it's dead down here. Shit, I don't know.
Yes, the body of a dead moose in Stockholm harbor. A deranged killer, deep in Sweden's forest. A new case for Inspector Sulströming.
Inspector Surströmming sounds a bit like a terrible Saturday morning cartoon.
Sorry, I don't know much more Sweden. I could get the IKEA catalog and look for Swedish names, and then write my own Swedish
Inspector Bosse.
hit detective novel and become rich
Inspector Niklas.
Scandinavian guy. Like all these other.
I mean, shit, you speak German. I mean, half of our names are Germanic in origin anyway. Shit. I just do not believe that this moose went off in that direction, because if so, where did he go? Did he just disappear? Is he the magic moose?
He is the spirit of
Moosdini.
and you pissed off the spirit of the forest. And you know from folklore what happens if you piss off the spirit of the wood.
Yeah. They put thumbtacks in your shoes.
Oh, do you or anyone else remember this terrible, terrible free-to-play MMORPG where you were a moose or an elk or something?
No.
It was really terrible, and it was on Second Life Safari one time because I think someone found out a thing or a trick with which you could permanently call the other mooses even if you were logged out.
Huh. Ah, there we are. Yeah, I thought so. You went off in this direction, you bastard. Oh yeah, here we go. I'm back on track, baby. Fresh blood too. That is very good. The more he bleeds, the sooner he has to stop. And the hunt begins anew, my friend. He's heading straight for my... He's heading straight for my cottage. You bastard.
You will
Is this
find
how
him,
you plan
and
to
he
wreak
will
your
have-
vengeance?
And he will have vengeance on you. Your wife will be dead, and you will be a bitter hunter till the end of your life. Until you partnered up with a new
It's like those
colleague.
video clips
When-
where deer and stuff accidentally find their way into buildings and they just go crazy and start smashing everything
Yes.
in their desperate attempts to get out. Only it's a 1,200-pound moose in a small cottage.
Yes,
Oh god, that would be great.
and it has killed your wife, pregnant with your first son.
My god.
Yes, and you will become a bitter hunter until this new colleague comes up and you will be paired with him by the warden. And this today, next week in Beverly Hills Hunter.
Wolf and moose. No way.
Wolf and Moose sounds even as a more terrible buddy hunter movie. Are there buddy hunter movies?
Let's see. I don't know. I mean, there are moves where the wise older hunter teaches the young whippersnapper, and the young whippersnapper saves the old cranky hunter from his ancient foe and stuff like that, but...
But do they have special effects and wild car
No, they
chases?
do tend to have country soundtracks, though.
Not good, not good.
That's not good at all, no.
No, no.
Okay, let's see.
Michael Bay should make a
Where
hunting
did you
movie.
turn off, my good friend? Ah, as I thought. He headed straight for civilization. I like that it played a little music cue there.
As long as it doesn't play the Hunt for Red October or the
Oh hey, a collectible.
a collectible.
I
What
found
is
a
it?
mushroom.
Yes, I was almost asking this question. Are there mushrooms in these games?
Yes, there are. They're collectibles.
Can
I actually
you
had
eat the
no
mushroom?
idea there were collectibles in this game until I just randomly happened upon a mushroom and went, huh, well there you go. Seriously, we haven't even seen the moose for like, how long?
Not long.
I just want to spot him again. I want to believe that the moose still lives. That the moose exists somewhere out there.
The moose was you all along. You are the moose.
I want to dare leave. No wait, that doesn't work at all. The problem with chasing a wounded animal like this though is that this moose is decidedly faster than I am. If it wants to get away by just running, it probably could, and then it'll just collapse somewhere far off by the horizon, and I will never ever catch up with it.
You
So I
should
s-
have shot him with a grappling hook. Has this game grappling hooks?
No grappling hooks.
10 to the power -5 out of 10.
An infinity negative out of 1 trillion. Let's see, did he cross the water, I wonder?
Oh, and a 9242 brings up a good point. Mooses are like Archie comics, hard and extremely boring, yet somehow limping along.
Do 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 do. Bow, wow, wow, That's a good one, actually. Very good comparison. I like it. You're
Yes.
hired.
And yes, Greater Omega, this game is actually more fun than Slender.
At least in this, you are the monster, so to speak. Only that there are actually other monsters hiding around, and they will get you unless you stay aware of your surroundings. Let's see. No fresh tracks on this side.
Is there an only mod for this game?
Is there
Where
a
you
what?
hunt an Oni mode where you hunt a big blue Japanese demon?
No, there are no mods whatsoever since it's an online client. Which is a damn shame, actually.
Yes.
Okay. Where can you actually have gone off to? My hunter wants to believe that he went off in that direction, but that leads me to believe that he actually went off in a completely different direction. Now, if he chooses to actually travel in the water, that will make it really, really complicated for me to actually catch up with him. Because tracks are, as you may imagine, destroyed by being underwater.
I never thought anything else.
Shit. Moose! Damn you!
Moose! I will get you, and it is the last thing I ever do.
Pretty much. I mean, I would hate to leave a wounded animal walking around in the forest, especially when it's a freaking moose bull. I mean, if that thing get angry due to an infected wound, that thing can kill people.
Yes, and you will be responsible. You. A
Horrible,
whole
horrible man,
village
yeah.
deep in the Swedish forest.
Everyone is
Exterminated by
dead,
an
Arthur, and it's
moose.
your fault.
Yes. Like in, how was it called? How the spy RPG Orphans Create, with the Orphans Created statistics?
Alpha
How was-
Protocol, is it Alpha
Yes.
Protocol you're thinking about?
Yeah. Yes, it's Alpha Protocol. Has this game an Orphans Created statistics?
Yeah.
I know
Keeps
the
track
answer.
of
and
how
then-
many orphans you create, which is great.
Yes. Bambi scenarios launched. Oh, Bambi. Has it a Bambi mod? They can play the movie?
No, but Bambi's species is available for hunting, I believe. Oh, a collectible.
One should say the movie
I
Bambi
found another
is not a very
mushroom.
good.
This is a yellow swamp russula.
Ooh!
Hooray.
One should say Bambi is in a biological way not a very good movie. But a deer... Bambi's father is a deer, which is biological impossible, because... How are they called in English? I forgot. And deers are totally different species. Oh, we found another mushroom.
This lack of tracks has me suspecting that the moose probably went into the water. Which makes things tricky, because that means that the next track could be hundreds of yards away. And even then, there's no guarantee that we'll actually find it.
Do you have any tracking darts or a tracking gun? Is there a tracking gun in this game?
No, there is not. There is a digital camera, though. So if you don't like to shoot animals, you can just snap shots of them.
Okay.
Shit, the complete lack of tracks almost implies that it finally just keeled over and died. But if so, then where?
search for any mooses floating with the
I was about to say, the
stomach up
porpoise
in
has
the
just been
river.
floating downstream now. I'll never catch up with it. God damn it.
Yes, and it will arrive in, let's say, 12 months as a carcass in New York port, and then hound New York this September. Moose goes to New York.
Moose the 13th, no way.
Yes.
Come on, Moose, where did you go? I really wanna know.
Norway. Maybe he is in Norway.
God damn it. This annoys me to no end. Just feels a bit silly too, when the game just lets you lose track of something that weighs half a ton.
Is to know moose has escaped or something.
Every moose has its day of being stuck in the arse with an arrow and then running away. Shit. Here's a track, but it's a completely different animal. That doesn't help us. Now we're playing Orientation Simulator. Let's see if we can find those little red and white flags, everyone.
Welcome to Boy Scout Simulator.
Let's see. Domus, there is no reason to be disturbed by the lack of animals. I'm running right now, which means that every single prey animal within 10 miles is running away from me. They
It's
aren't
basically
stupid.
the only way Arthur could really do worse was to put air horns on his shoes and to play really loud dubstep. Basically, the worst he can do is go into an ambulance and then drive off. While covered in, let's say, Calvin Klein number 5. Yes, this would be somewhat worse than being just loud, being loud and stinky.
Come on, this is silly. Which direction did you take? Silly moose, I want to find you and put more arrows in you.
If you bought the low orbit laser DLC, you would have no problem.
Yeah. The drone add-on, you basically just set your target here and then it keeps following it forever.
Launch airstrike on moose.
Now there's a completely different moose bellowing in the distance. God damn it. I don't care about that moose, I want my moose. Where are you? This is almost getting absurd. I wonder if it just actually went off in the exact opposite direction and the game is just being a dick. Shit.
See, this wouldn't have happened if you played Emergency Simulator or Trash Car Simulator or Ship Simulator 2000.
Or if I actually had a weapon that fired a bullet that allowed me to ethically hound moose, in which case I could just shot that bastard. That's blood. Shit. Alright. Check in this direction. Let's pretend that he went off in this direction instead. And maybe if we wish for it hard enough, it will actually come true.
Come true, yes. Wouldn't it be funny if the moose were all along, always behind your back, exactly 10 steps away,
Just sneaking right behind me like a professional MGS3 player. Still, the complete lack of tracks has me suspecting that he might actually be dead. But if so, then where is the body?
Maybe the Moose Mafia has sunk the body deep in the Moose Island Bay?
Maybe he clipped through the level architecture and fell out into the endless sea beyond. Never know.
Maybe you entered the forest from the fourth direction and now you're on the wrong forest level. Yes, if you have a blood trail, it's extremely... Blood trail is the best thing, Domus, what you can find, because blood trail, follow blood trail, there is no wounded animal.
Yeah. Blood is also great because it's easy to check how warm it is. You can tell pretty much instantly, basically almost how many steps away the animal is.
Yes. Basically, the hierarchy goes so. On the top, blood trail, in the middle, poop trail, on the bottom, trail. Simple print.
Yeah.
Oh, and I forgot, between prints and poop there is urine.
Which you...
Yes, it is basically Moose CSI. Except we're not using the black light to search from some naughty liquids. Or do we have a black light to search for naughty liquids from mooses?
No, we do not. Would it be great? But we don't.
It would be great.
Alright, fuck it. Let's just keep following where the game claims it went, and we can just keep running for a bit, and we'll see if we just randomly happen upon a trail that happens to belong to our moose. In which case, it doesn't matter that we lost track of him, we can just regain our tracks. Because let's say
then you stumble over the corpse of the moose, break your neck, and die. The end. Another feature which I suggest the developers for the next version are random heart attacks.
Yes, every step you take there's a 1 in 500 million chance that you suffer a fatal heart attack. Damn it. Well, there's no sign of it anywhere. Alright, let's head back down. Yeah, let's just set fire to the forest, shit. He'll have to come out.
Then the warden will be really, really bad. And then you will be hunted.
He'll never know it was me. I just come dragging a shard moose corpse out of the burning ashes.
I must say, Buddy Gripple, this simulator stinks against Norland.
Moose.
Are there different seasons, or is just this one unspecified season you're playing in?
It's the magical year-round hunting grounds.
The year-round, all animals are in the mating time hunting realm.
Yep. I wish I would just happen upon a dead moose. Then I could pretend it was mine, maybe.
Mooses.
Still, this is ridiculous.
Has anyone seen a moose?
Where the hell could you have gone off to? Taking a few steps back to a previous trail, we can see that it was clearly going in this direction. It was heading straight in this direction. It was heading straight towards the water.
And straight towards the border.
And it hit the water here, most likely. And if it then just continued straight on, running away from me... should be heading into the forest at roughly this angle. There is not so much as a sign of the bastard. No blood, no tracks, nothing. Which would imply that he either turned when he got into the water, or he's dead somewhere in the underbrush here. That is why I'm unable to find him.
See, if you brought your dog, he would find him.
Yeah. Yeah, he would. I wish I had a dog. Why do I not have a dog? Oh, if you are referring to these are auks, which means that they are for a different animal. It has to be solid in order to be our moose.
Yes. If I looking for moose, him name is Hopkin Brown Moose. I lost my moose. 329-3228. Love Arthur. P.S. I find my moose. Who took my moose? Who found my moose? 2011, 15th Avenue South.
Now, people who keep mentioning how good this game looks, I just want you to know that I haven't maxed it out either. This is high. There is a very high setting, and it can handle double the anti-aliasing and anti-suboptic filtering that I'm using right now. So this isn't even its final form. Heck, what's that? I feel like a regular old sillybilly right now. Right, let's walk in the water for a while. I'll pretend that I'm a really clever moose. I want to get away from the human and I know that I'm bleeding, so I get into the water.
Today on Arthur vs. Animals. Arthur vs. the Moose. Is this a real area in Sweden, or is this just...
all the areas are fictional, but they are based on different places in the world. There is one actually that is set in southern Germany.
Schwarzwald?
Sort of, yeah.
Bayerischer Wald? Schwarzwald or Bayerischer Wald? Which one? They are vastly different.
It is the Waldwald, naturally.
They are vastly different. E.g. in the Bayerische Wald there are lynxes. I don't think you can hunt these lynxes, or if you try to shoot these lynxes, the Department for Environmental Protection will shoot you. But there are lynxes.
As I thought, there's a white-tailed hare over there. Oh well.
Will you give up on the moose for the deer, or will you stay focused on the moose? This is the question.
I will kill that deer, and then I will go back and search for the moose again. Ah,
you're kind of reminding me
traps.
You're kind of reminding me of this one of Prince Roland, Grail Knight in search of the Holy Grail. Always searching but never reaching. I think I mixed up the Knight Roland and Tristan. Sorry Sorry to all medieval studies people.
So we know there is a deer here. Question is, where exactly did it go off to?
Since it's probably the best bet that you will never see a dead animal in this pre-stream, is skinning also part of this simulation?
Just slowly but surely crouch walking through the tall grass with a magnum in my hands. It's like Nam all over again.
Except Nem was not a needle forest, nor was it subarctic. Nor was in Vietnam one who wrote you angry letters. Or was it? I don't remember. My Nam movie is very good. Very well.
Seriously, where the heck did that deer go? I haven't found any tracks at it. Was it a ghost deer? Was my character just imagining things?
Ghost deer.
He went insane in his hunt for the moose, and I was just seeing animals
Yes.
everywhere.
It's turning like out Moby Dick. Call me Apro de Wolfe.
From hell's depth I stab at thee.
And in between the novel, like 300 pages of description of the different economical, historical, and biological facts about the moose. Now we just have to find what will be your queequeg. What do you take for queequeg? Oh, I got it. I got it. Sun Javelin will be your queequeg. Can we agree on that, or?
That deer just disappeared, didn't it? And a new trail. What would it? The hell? Did you go off in that direction all of a sudden? Hate when the game claims there's an animal right there. You're just blind and you look over there and there's nothing there. You feel like an idiot. Oh wait. I've spotted an animal, sir.
We got animal.
Yeah. Sprint rush, baby. Oh, hello. Deer tracks. Seriously, these freaking deer.
Can you find it here? If you can, write us a postcard at the following address. isn't this game kind of like an animal setting where you can say, let this be full of very stupid deer? Or is it not in it? Or are you really set with this population of deers? Or can you say, like, I want on every square meter one deer, and the deer's parents should be brothers and sisters, so they are very stupid deers.
Yes.
Got one? You got one? Do you get one?
No. I was just agreeing with you. That yes, there should be a deer every 5 steps, and they should be blind and retarded.
Retarded. Suicidal, yes. Let them be suicidal. Yes.
There are too many deer in this world already, they say, and they just come running at you.
Or better, deers that kill other deers and bring it to you. Yes, you should make NPC deers your servant.
What? My god, I hate when they do this. They say that the target circle is roughly like 10 meters, and it's like, yeah, it's right over there, and then you look around and you realize, no. He's nowhere in this bloody circle. Why are you lying?
Maybe we should start hunting butterflies.
Let's shoot those fuckers down.
Or trees. Immovable trees.
God damn it. I think that is one there that's just basically slowly but surely pulling me further and further away over here.
The animals are cooperating against me.
Wouldn't surprise me. They know who I am. I just want to check every track to make sure that it's not the moose. This clearly isn't, though. Shit, seriously though, what the hell happened to that moose? It just disappeared. And that annoys me to no end.
Went into the water, went on the next island, mated, got his diploma, was not successful insurance salesman in Oslo. Maybe that.
He sells moose insurance.
Moose insurance.
And if you don't buy, well, you know what happens.
Are there hilarious hunting accidents in this game?
No.
Does this game do anything right?
The hunting? I guess.
Despite the hunting, does it anything right for the people who are not so interested in hunting?
Well, I suppose it looks nice, and it sounds nice.
So, walking through the forest simulator.
Better than most of the simulators on the market.
Okay, yes. Every game should include a mode for people who are not interested in this game or simply want to fuck up shit. It should be required by every game.
There should be a law.
Yes, every game. If it gets too boring, I just want to fuck up everything.
Shit. Shit. See an animal.
Do we get track? Do we get track? Do we get track?
Better than that, got an animal.
Woo!
Shit, don't tell me that it instantly ran away.
Slow clapping GIF.
Come the frick on. I crouched and hid. How would that make it run away?
Very noisy branches. Maybe you rip one, you let one rip, which
yeah,
made
big one. What the hell, dear? Where did you go? You were right there.
This is my cat. This is our small lady cat you're hearing. I don't think the cat won't let me put the cat on the microphone. This lady cat now wants to go out. Now it's deep dark and she had like 6 or 8 hours she could play outside. Now she wants out. Meow.
She's a creature of the dark.
She basically likes crying.
Apparently the deer was not even running away. It was just leisurely walking about.
And no, I won't put this cat on the microphone. It mostly will result in me getting scratches all over my hand, which I'm already getting each day when my cat is in my bed. And not in my bed, but in my bed where I sleep. And then at night she decides to play with my finger. And playing consists of biting my finger really hard.
Why is this deer not stopping?
You are alright. She will meow for hours and hours. If we ever let her out, she will say, "Oh, it's dark outside, it's wet, I don't want to go outside, come in." We close the door and she will try it again.
I'm pretending that maybe if I'm quiet, the deer will not notice me.
Another question about this game, now in all seriousness, does it contain smaller animals like hares, rabbits,
pheasants, turkey,
squirrels?
No, just basically game. Anything that's big enough to take a bullet, more or less.
Okay.
But you can hunt pheasants.
Fair enough. No blood breathing, there are no rocket launchers. I already asked for rocket launchers, RPGs, railguns, shotguns, grenades.
Pump action and side-by-side shotguns are in, though.
Okay, shotguns are in. But no flashbangs,
no flashbangs.
cam grenades.
No.
What do we have else? Those arrows from Turok. Crowbars. Chainsaws. Baseball bats. Mortars. Howitzers. Tanks. Tricycles.
Tricycles are in, yeah, tons of tricycles. You even get to paint them yourself.
Tricycles, what do we else got? All the weapons from Unreal Tournament, all iterations. Death Star lasers, atomic bombs.
Atomic bomb is pretty much what I would like right now. Just drop that shit.
Airstrikes, air-to-ground missiles, ground-to-ground missiles, BFGs. Yeah, I think I said BFGs. Running over the car with the car. Cat launchers from. How was this bad game called? What is that? Baddest game on Steam. A really bad controversial shooter. You know what I mean with the cat launcher.
Postal 2.
Thanks.
Is that what you're thinking of?
The dildo. Yes, the dildo isn't in it. The waste management truck from Saints Row.
Jesus Christ! Look at this map. There's a crazy spider web there in the middle of me, walking around like an idiot, desperately
Yes.
looking for a missing moose. God damn. Seriously, fuck that deer. Let's go back and see if we can find a moose.
No. Now
Yeah,
back to your
I'm just giving up
fixation.
on everything at this point. We don't have much time left before we're supposedly meant to switch over to the regular stream, so yeah. But a complete lack of tracks implies that the moose is dead somewhere. And if not dead, then at least, you know, shit. Magically
Cheats
disappeared.
in this game, like reveal all moose locations, and yes, your tracks look very psychotic.
I'm about to go full Batman mode, just yelling, "Where's the moose?" Alright, we're back.
See, Alpha, deer piss would really be a digital deer piss would really be an investment. How much is the digital deer piss, so money-wise?
$1 trillion.
1 trillion what? If it's Zaire dollars, then I say okay, but if it's 1 trillion Schweizer Franken, or 1 trillion euros, or 1 trillion bitcoins. Bitcoins.
This is stupid and I am annoyed.
Yes,
Where did my moose go? I don't get it.
disappeared. You found a bug. Disappearing moose. If you shoot a moose, then it disappears.
No, but seriously, this complete lack of tracks, it's ridiculous. I mean, it clearly could not actually have left the general area, because there are no tracks whatsoever.
The moose left for its home planet and died on the way to it.
I suppose that is the closest theory we'll get. But oh, wait, holy shit, here it is. I found the tracks, god damn.
We found it!
We are back on track, bitches. We are hunting this moose.
Moose
Poop.
shit, but O's
We have
and
found
tricks.
poop. And
Poop.
more blood. Where are you? I just want to reach this top of this hill and just find the dead moose lying there. Please. Please
And on
let
that
the moose
you
be
find
dead.
a dead deer.
God, please don't tell me he went into the water here. And he was still fleeing at this point.
What
God
was the
damn it.
consistency of its poop? Was it pure poop or was it solid poop?
It was fairly solid apparently, but it's cold by now. There we are, fresh tracks. Moose.
Moose.
I like to moose it. No wait.
I like to move it. There will be a short audio out on my side for like 1 minute.
I really want
Okay,
this.
I'm back.
Welcome back. That was an awfully short minute.
I just have to get something. Something very special. Something very related.
I see.
Or had someone to get it for me.
And we have these tracks that suddenly go into the forest again. So did it suddenly turn around, or are these tracks from a completely different time? You never know. Ah, apparently these are fresh. Come on, you bastard. Just bleed out already. Oh my god, I think he did.
It is.
He did.
It is.
It's the moose.
It is.
He died. Here it is. Here it is. My god.
We found it. Everyone clapping. Woo!
Latest shots. Alright, at 40 meters with a bow, we hit him just in the body, apparently. And it's a 166.9 point moose. Okay, we're going to get to photograph this. Okay, where do we photograph it? Here.
Kill him and
Here.
just photograph him.
Moose butt. Moose butt. Alright, let's not do moose butt actually. Let's see, we want the horns in there, naturally. And also, wow, holy shit. You call that a body shot? Look at that thing! It's right in the carotid artery. How the hell did he run that far?
It was a special moose.
Look at this arrow. That is not a body shot. That's bullshit. Bullshit.
You didn't hit it to the weak points for massive damage.
I suppose.
Yes.
Right.
Well,
Your sacrifice has been accepted, Hunter. Woo! Wow, that was great. Now I'm happy. Yay! Oh god, I've been hit by a taser. Okay, yeah. The funny thing is that little thing there is going to increase the size of the final video by several megabytes. Yeah. Hooray! Fucked
I get
up
a moose voice.
We fucked up that moose. Fucked him up good. Yeah. Good times. Good times. Alright, well, when you're finished, all you need to do is just choose Leave Reserve and the game ends, and then they bring up your status screen. So let's do that now, and hopefully it will pop up somewhere where we can actually see
Will you
it.
get a nice letter by the warden?
Let's see, I'm going to bring up my hunt statistics. Let's see here. Going to bring this up here. Please don't steal my passwords. Okay, so, yeah, I fired 3 arrows and I only hit with 1, apparently. But kills per hit 100%, baby. And I found a 1,348 gram mushroom?
This is a gigantic mushroom.
A 3-pound mushroom? Jesus Christ! That could feed a family of 4.
You didn't have to kill the moose. No.
Alright, let's see. Check that as a 166.930.1, and you can actually click here and check this shit out. It's the actual scoring system used in the Boone and Crockett Club. So let's see, abnormal points. It has a total of 4 abnormal points. That's not very good. Let's see. Right. Number of normal points. So it was a 12-pointer. On each one for a total of 24 points. That is not bad at all, actually. Jeez.
Yes, and the cat is still meowing.
So yeah, I killed a half-ton moose with really nice horns at almost 40 meters, 130 feet, with a bow and arrow. Hooray! I am a murderer.
I am
but
so
like
proud
it.
of you.
Yes, I know. I'm great.
You saved the stream with one arrow.
More like I saved the stream by abandoning that freaking whitetail track and going back and going, damn it, I want my moose. And it worked out. Hooray! Right, well, that's the end of the pre-stream, guys. For the regular stream, I'm going to be doing something different, and I'm going to play a rather recent PS3 game. So if someone wants to join me for that, let me know. Quantum Squirrel, thanks for sticking with me through this amazing hunting trip. Thanks for the moral support.
It was a nice adventure in the nature.
Yeah, and thank you for helping me review the game by asking all the difficult but necessary questions, like, are there railguns?
It is important for people who are not interested in hunt.
It is important. Right then, well, thanks for viewing the pre-stream, everyone. We will be right back after these messages. Man, I wish people bought ads on my stream.